Hey everyone, it's Mark Crafts back for another video.
Hi everybody!
Mom adding her 2 cents in. So this is episode number 16. I looked before I started this time. So I do not have a very many finished objects. I actually have one on the floor that I want to make sure that I definitely show you guys. So we're gonna do finished objects last. Because I'm going to move you guys out a little bit. So I have a couple baskets over here. I have my big basket down on the floor that has whips in and finished objects in. So I think the first thing we're going to start with is the baskets over here. Just because they're kind of easier to access. So the first one that I'm going to show you is I wanted to start another blanket. Here at I'm at Mom's, not Gram's. Here at Mom's, I had started a bunch of things, and I kind of missed having a blanket that goes back and forth. Started, so I did start one. There's not much to see. Basically, I got like 2 rows and all I got was this little bit. So 2 rows. This is the Jasmine blanket. It's by Truly Crochet on Ravelry. I absolutely love her patterns. They're so easy. I talked about them several times before. And I always manage to go back to her patterns. Now, I have a lot of blue. It's my favorite color, but I never seem to use blue when I make things. I always go for other colors. So I have, this blanket is going to be all blues. So that blanket is just going to have blue in it. The next two projects I'm going to show you are, I started some market bags. And the pattern I followed is here on YouTube. And it's by Stephanie Z on YouTube. So this is the start of it. I basically did I'm doing black and orange. And I'm just doing the, meshy part now. So I have this one started. I'm using a 5mm hook for this. For the, Jasmine blanket, I am using a size 6. I also started another market bag by Stephanie Z. And this one I'm doing black and teal.
That looks great.
And I have, for the orange one, I have black. And then this is all of the orange that I have. And I'm just going to go until I can't make any more solid rows with it. But I have 2 of the teal color. So I don't know if I'm going to use both of them, if I'm just going to use one. They're both full skeins, so what I think I'm going to do is use one, see how big that bag is, and then go from there. But this is what it looks like. So started that one, 5mm hook. And then my other basket that I have out here, I literally just started this one right before I did the video. And my mom's friend had gotten me some baby yarn. And I already made blankets with the first 2 colorways, which I think was pink and purple, or coral and purple. Well, I have baby blue left, and what I did for those was I am just doing a simple granny square. I'm using a 6mm hook for this. And I am just going to use, it's going to be one solid color. I'm going to use the blue until it runs out, and then
Is that all of it then?
Yeah, that's all of the baby yarn that I have. And then after I run out, I'm going to use up as much as I can. And then I'm going to put a gray border on it, is what you said. So I have to bend down, so excuse me. So the next project I have that I'm working on is I've been working on this baby blanket. This baby blanket is going to have a butterfly applique put on it. The butterfly applique is already done. I just have to finish the blanket and put it on. I'll talk about this one in a minute. So I'm gonna pick up my a lot later now. So the next thing I have to show you is I have this cardigan here that I am working on. This is the teal cardigan with the gray, using a 6mm hook for this. I also have, this one is the one that's still attached, the pink lemonade one. I love how this one is coming out. I do too. So I have that one coming out, how that's coming out. And then the last one that I have working on is, I might show this the wrong way, but I also have the green apple one, and I like how this one is turning out too. So, that is all. I have one more whip, and I'm not happy with how it's turning. I mean, I am happy with how it's turning out, but I don't like how it's fitting me. So I was working on my cardigan, Tuesday, and I got it to where I thought it was big enough. So I tried to use stitch markers to hold it together. That was not working. And I don't have any of the ones that are plastic that look like safety pins. So I used yarn and I tied it together every once in a while. And I still have it tied together. And I don't like how it fits me. To me, it's too bulky, and I don't like it. So, I have come to the conclusion that I am going to finish it. I do need to cut all of the tails off, and for it to be, it's pretty
You're gonna leave for
stuff.
out there.
Oh, I'm rocking,
It
so.
keeps rocking the chair.
So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of my ties off. I am going to add more blue to it. I have some green left, so I'm going to add more blue to it. I'm going to add about 5 or 6 more rows to it. And then I am going to maybe add 1 row of green to it, but I don't know if I'm going to have enough green. Just because I'm on my last skein of Limelight. So, with that being said, I think I'm going to add 5 or 6 rows of blue, and then I'm going to call it quits, and add the cuffs and stuff like that. I think I would like to try to add the cuffs in green and stuff, but we'll just have to see how much yarn I have left over at the end. But I do know that I am going to add about 5 rows of blue. That'll make it a little bit bigger. And that will be for sale because I am not happy with the way it fits me. To me, it's just too bulky. But I did make something else that will be coming to the shop. Now, I mentioned in my last video that I think I'm going to have like a shop update on the 29th of this month, which will be a Thursday. And in the shop update, there's going to be some scrunchies. some people suggested that I make scrunchies to sell. So I did make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I made 7 of them, but I was using one. So yeah, that is kind of what I've been working on. I'm glad that I have some type of or I have one more thing to show you. So I see people all the time, especially Lisa from Happy to Hook Creations. She goes to Five Below and gets the stuffed animals, that have the big eyes and stuff. And I just don't have the funds to go and spend a lot of money on.
They're the Thai Beanie Babies.
They're the Thai Beanie Babies, but they're also a couple other brands. I'm not sure what their brands are. But, I don't have the funds to go and spend a lot of money on stuffed animals. So I was thinking to myself, I'm like, well, I crochet animals myself. Why can't I because most loveys, you make the granny square or the blanket, and then you make the head and the arms. And then you sew everything to the square. Well, I made this, and it's a crocheted stuffed animal, but he's completely whole underneath. It's a turtle. See, it's a little turtle shell and everything. And then I just made the lovey to go over him. And if you don't want the lovey, you can take the lovey off and just have animal. And I'm sure other people have done this too, but I was like, well, I don't want to go out and spend a lot of money on those stuffies.
We don't have it.
Yeah, we don't really have it to spend. So I'm like, well, let me just try this. And I think he's adorable.
I think it's adorable.
So I used the same colors that I used for him. He has 2 different shades of purple, and his belly is the tan color. And my light is going crazy. So, I'm gonna turn that off. It's really dark in here now, but that's just I have to charge my light. But, so yeah, he's really cute. So he is done. He'll be going up in the shop on the 29th as well. And, so that's really all I've been working on. Yeah. I have one more other finished object, but I'm gonna have to bring you guys closer so you can actually see them. So, my friend Paula, she's such a sweetheart.
She is such a sweet.
She had made the comment that I should start adding more, plastic canvas to my shop. I agree. So what I did was I was talking in one of my other videos, my last videos, that I want to make some hook size stitch markers, but using plastic canvas. Well, I did that, and this set is pink and yellow, and this is what they look like. So this one is number 5. I don't have them. I think I do have them in order. This is 6. This is 7. Here's 8. And then I have 6, 6.5, and I have 5.5. And these are $12. So it's basically $2 a piece, and you get a whole set. You can also customize these two. Like for me, I use a 6mm hook for a lot of projects. For my baby blankets, my cardigans, my other blankets, I use a 6. The only thing I don't use a 6 for is my amigurumis and the market bags that I just started. I use a 5 for those. But majority of my projects, I use a 6mm hook for. So I could make 4 or 5 6s and maybe 2 5s. It's so customizable. As well as, so I have this set. If you would like this set, just leave me a comment below, or my email is in the description box. Also, you can send me a email.
And aren't you making row counters too?
And yeah, I'm also making row counters. And what I mean by that is, so Paula, she had ordered. I'm not going to be able to find them.
Where's the row for?
Well, they're all in this bag. So
You really crammed that stuff in there today. You're still pulling stuff out.
here they are. Found them. So, by what I mean by plastic canvas row counters is Paula ordered a set off of me and I started them. Just have to make sure I bought them all. I think I did. So her favorite color is blue. So she said light blue and another color. She didn't specify what other color, so I'm doing it in 2 shades of blue. So, like, I have the 100 done. So, row counters are, if you're working on a big project and you need like 100 rows, I could even do more than 100, but I figured 100 would be good for now. So, when you do 10 rows, you put the 10 stitch marker. You do 20 rows, you put the 20 stitch marker. That way, you don't have to literally go back and count every single row again. So you look at the stitch markers, you're like, okay, 20, and then you can count up from that, like you did 24, 25 rows. So I did the 100 first, so this one is the 100. I'm currently in the process of doing number 90. And I have all of the other ones ready to go. Like, I just have to do the background, and then I have to get my felt and do the outside like I did these ones. And there's, oh, I almost lost that one. There's felt on the back of them, so nothing is sticking out. So that's also what I've been working on. So I started working on hers, and I started another group of the number ones, which are like the pink and the yellow ones. I started it. They're gonna be purple and blue. Mom picked those colors out. So yeah, so I have those started. But yeah, those are some of the other things that I've been working on. Now I'm gonna put all this stuff back in the bag. But yeah, those are some of the other things. Like I said, I will be adding more of them to the shop once I get more made. But if you would like if you would like to order a set, you can, like I said, comment below in the comment section or send me an email that you're interested in one. And they're completely customizable. You can pick any color you want. And I'm using just regular plastic canvas for them because I wanted them to be bigger than my beaded ones. So, and they are. No, I can't get back those. Kinda. But yeah, so that's also what I've been working on. I did get an order tonight for a beaded pen wrap, so thank you, Tara Lynn, for your order. I will get started on that Sunday when I come back to Mom's, because it is already almost 11:30, and I got to get to bed here in a little bit. Actually, after I post this video, or while I'm posting this video, I'm going to put all of my stuff away and probably go in and lay down, because I took a nap today, and it was a long nap. So this morning, me and Graham went to the laundromat to wash clothes. And then I got back with Graham, and then I called my neighbor to see it. She took me to the post office to take the garbage up and to go to Sheetz, and me and Mom got some sodas today. Which we really, really wanted sodas because me and her love sweet tea. But every once in a while you want something different. So I went and I got us a bunch of different sodas and stuff. She wanted hot dogs from Sheetz. I don't really like Sheetz food.
Yeah, they made me sick, really.
But yeah, they made Mom sick. So, but yeah, so we went to. She took me to Sheetz, and then we came back here. After we came back here, it was probably what, Mom, 12:30?
Yeah.
Or so. I went in and laid down, and I literally fell asleep as soon as I went in there. I was like a zombie this morning, and I think it was because I took my pills. I took my pills at about 8:30, 9 o'clock. But when I went in to lay down, I did not lay down. I did not fall asleep right away. I was still up at like 11 o'clock. And, I just couldn't fall asleep. So, I laid there, and I didn't even get on my phone. I just laid there. And I tried to get comfortable, but it was hard to get comfortable because my back's really been bothering me. And then I laid down, and I didn't get up until 4 o'clock. So I slept for 3.5 hours today. For a nap. And honestly, I'm not even tired, but I know that I should go to bed. And I can't take my pills because it's already 11:30. And when I take my pills, it knocks me out. But I'm gonna have to go in sometime and get some sleep because me and my friend Christina are Skyping tonight. Or tomorrow night, Friday night. And I definitely want to do that. So I am probably going to go in about 1 o'clock and just lay in there and at least lay down and let my body, kind of rest a little bit. Because when I do that, I'm fine. But I'm not going to go in now because, first of all, I'm not tired, and all I'm going to do in there is fucking toss. Excuse me. I'm going to toss and turn. I did not mean to say that. I apologize. But yeah, all I'm going to do is go in and toss and turn. And I'm not about to do that tonight. So I'm going to go in about 1 o'clock in the morning. And it is 11:30. But I'm going to get this uploaded. I'm going to figure out what I'm going to work on. I have no idea. I have so many options now. So many options. I might work on one of the bags. Or maybe a blanket. I don't know. Isn't that... Actually, you know what I should do? I should do a book roulette video. That's what I should do. So, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to upload this. And while I'm uploading this...
Can't
words.
You talk today?
Elizabeth. Words. So, I'm going to upload this. And while this is uploading... I am going to do a book roulette video so that I can pick a project to work. So, I hope everybody has a great night, evening, morning, whenever you see this. And I will talk to you guys again later. Bye!
Bye, everybody.